India's GDP grew at 7.8% in the first quarter of financial year 25-26, hitting a five-quarter high, according to estimates released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation on Friday. During the same period last year, the GDP growth stood at 6.5%. The latest estimates are above RBI's projections of 6.5% for Q1 of FY26. In its most recent Monetary Policy Committee meeting earlier this month, the central bank had retained its growth forecast for the first quarter and the full financial year at 6.5%. Nominal GDP increased by 8.8% to 86 trillion rupees during the June quarter, and real gross value added at constant prices, which is a measure of value of goods and services produced, increased at 7.6% to 44.64 trillion rupees, while nominal GVA expanded at 8.8% to 78.25 trillion rupees. While the gross value added for agriculture and allied activities is projected to grow at 3.7% in real terms during the first quarter of financial year 26, this would be up from 1.5% during the corresponding period of previous financial year, which is financial year 25, on the hopes of good crop production in 25-26. The April-June quarter in any financial year is usually a lean period for farming and related activities, so the first quarter has been a surprise for India. The estimates are broadly compiled based on targets for the financial year, third estimates for previous assessment year or 24-25, along with summer season estimates of major livestock products for financial year 26 and fish production estimates for Q1 of financial year 26. And India's urban infrastructure sector, which has already seen investments of 30 lakh crore rupees over the past decade, is expected to attract an additional of 10 lakh crore rupees in the next 4 years, according to Union Housing and Urban Affairs Secretary. Speaking at the 17th Annual Convention of Real Estate Body, NAREDCO, the Secretary noted that India is urbanizing at a rapid pace, and in the next 20 years, more than 50% of the population would live in urban areas. He further urged real estate developers to align their projects with infra development and to look beyond housing. About 10 lakh passenger vehicle units were sold in the country in April to June quarter this fiscal, with Maharashtra leading the sales chart during the period, according to the data shared by industry body SIAM. In the April-June period, about 10.12 lakh units of passenger vehicles were sold in the country, with Western Zone leading the sales at 3.21 lakh units. Maharashtra recorded the highest passenger vehicle sales with 1.19 lakh units in June quarter, followed by Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka and Haryana. Japan is set to invest about 10 trillion yen in India over a decade. Both India and Japan firmed up a mega roadmap to bolster cooperation in several key areas such as critical minerals, defense technology, in the decisions that came amid economic turbulence by the Trump administration's policies on trade and tariffs. The announcements were made on the sidelines of the bilateral summit between the two countries. Japan has now set a target of 10 trillion yen investment in India in the next 10 years. Prime Minister said that India and Japan cooperation, the Indian Prime Minister said that India and Japan cooperation is crucial for global peace and stability, and both sides have laid a strong foundation for a new and golden chapter in that partnership.